This is Plant-Based Briefing. 5 Reasons Why Fiber is the New Protein, Part 2 by Madeline Bennett at balanced.org. And I'm Marian Erickson, your host. This is the Plant-Based podcast where I curate a variety of articles on plant-based and vegan living, get permission, and narrate them to you here in about 10 minutes or less every weekday. And today's article would have been longer than that, so it's a two-parter. I read the first half yesterday, so go back and listen to that first, and then jump back here for part 2. And now let's get to today's plant-based briefing. 5 Reasons Why Fiber is the New Protein, Part 2 by Madeline Bennett at balanced.org. 4. Fiber means more plants, and plants mean better health. One of the hallmarks of a fiber-rich diet is its emphasis on plant-based foods. Plants offer a treasure trove of essential vitamins and minerals, as well as beneficial phytochemicals and antioxidants that are low in the standard American diet. Furthermore, plant foods boast impressive nutrient density without tipping the scale on calorie intake, making them an invaluable ally in the fight against cardiometabolic diseases like diabetes. Perhaps that's why research consistently shows plant-rich diets are associated with greater longevity and health span, along with lower risk for cancer, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Take this recently published systematic review and meta-analysis, linked here, perfectly demonstrating this point. Harvard researcher Yeli Wang and colleagues reviewed 76 studies encompassing over 2 million participants and were able to distinguish plant-based diets from their conventional counterparts and even healthy plant-based diets from unhealthy plant-based diets. What they found is that adherence to a healthy plant-based dietary pattern, more whole, fiber-rich plants and fewer refined products, saw significant drops in relative risks for cardiovascular diseases, 15% lower, type 2 diabetes, 21% lower, cancer, 13% lower, and overall mortality, 14% lower. This was also true of risk for stroke, 11% lower, and colorectal cancer, 15% lower. Importantly, unhealthy plant-based dietary patterns, more refined and processed, increased risk for some of these same diseases. All the more reason to focus your meals on fiber-rich whole foods. And number 5, fiber feeds your gut microbiota. The trillions of microbes inhabiting our lower digestive tracts play a pivotal role in our health, and scientists continue to gain new insights every year into their importance. Beneficial strains of bacteria feed on the dietary fiber we eat but can't digest, so consuming a variety of plants helps select for numerous strains of good bacteria and promotes a diverse and resilient gut ecosystem. What does this all mean for your health? A flourishing microbiome isn't just about the gut itself. Consider that your gut microbiota enhance immunity by crowding out harmful bacteria and other pathogens, while also synthesizing nutrients and other compounds that support good health. That brings us back to fiber. When gut bacteria break down fiber, they produce short-chain fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce inflammation, improve muscle metabolism, exhibit anti-cancer properties, decrease cholesterol synthesis in the liver, and might even impact mood and cognition. That's why by nurturing our gut bugs with fiber-rich foods, we can lay the foundation for long-term health and well-being. Now you may be thinking, thanks for the info, but how do I start getting more fiber into my diet? The best thing you can do is work with a registered dietitian if you have specific health concerns, but here are some quick tips to get the ball rolling. It starts by switching out the refined grains in your cupboard, white pasta, white rice, white bread, for their whole grain counterparts. This alone will easily add another 5 to 10 grams of fiber per day to your diet. Next, sneak in some beans, hummus, roasted chickpeas, lentils, baked beans, black bean burgers, tofu, white bean dip. The possibilities are endless. If you aren't already getting your 5 servings per day of fruits and vegetables, start today. Fresh fruit is perfect any time of day, as part of a meal, as a snack, or even as a dessert. And if you think you don't like vegetables, find new ways of preparing them. Season them well so they're bursting with flavor. Lastly, don't forget about nuts and seeds. Those crunchy morsels are high in protein and healthy fats too. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of the curve. You know you need more fiber, you know why, and you know where to start getting more. Embracing fiber as an essential component of our diets will revolutionize our approach to nutrition. Instead of fixating on macros, we can focus on expanding the diversity of foods that nourish us as we learn to value all that plants have to offer. So move over, protein. Let's make fiber the nutrient to champion. You just listened to 5 Reasons Why Fiber is the New Protein, Part 2, by Madeline Bennett at balanced.org. and I'm your host, Marian Erickson. I've done a gazillion other episodes about fiber. Wherever you listen, put fiber in the search field and those will come up. And please share this episode with anyone who might benefit, and thanks for listening.